watching AppleTechBeast.
This is AppleTechBeast with a review of the Steelseries Apex Raw gaming keyboard. Now, as you can see there, this keyboard is very nice looking, and I will be showing you some arty shots of it right now as well to demonstrate that even more. But the first thing I will say about this keyboard is the backlight on it, for example. Well, for example, the backlight on it is what I'm going to talk about first. So, it's a nice backlight. It's not the brightest, as I said in the first look on this keyboard, but it's just very subtle, solid, and functional because it only shines through the bits that you want to see on the keyboard, and it just looks really nice. And you have 8 different brightness settings as well, and then you have the lighting up Steelseries logo there as well, which looks really neat and just really professionally done as well. It's not bad quality backlighting. This keyboard is around £60 in the UK, or I think that's around $70 in the US. I'll put all the links in the description to the to where you can buy it on Amazon. Basically, this keyboard is sort of a mid-range price range sort of keyboard, and I would actually say this is a mid to high-end gaming keyboard for gamers. Well, it can be used for other things than gaming, because this can be used just for typing, although it does have macro keys at the top for gaming specifically. But, I mean, anyone can use it. It's really comfortable for typing, and it's membrane keys as well. It's not mechanical keys, so that's your decision whether you want to spend slightly more for mechanical keyboards. But some people prefer these membrane keys, though, because they just... I think people have been saying that they're actually the best feeling membrane keys you can get. I think they feel absolutely beautiful. They sound really nice as well. So like when you're typing, if you can hear this, they just sound really good quality. And yeah, I apologise about me sniffing as well if you can hear that in the mic. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. But yeah, that is basically the backlighting and some of the other things about this keyboard. And now I will talk about the gaming aspects of this keyboard as well. So some features that it has are the multi-directional arrow keys. So there are actually sort of a turning right one and a turning left one. I'm not sure what uses they could be used for, but I mean, you could find a use for them, and they're just an added feature that you could use and that's there for you to use, and it's just a cool thing to have. You obviously have the lighting up Steelseries logo there, which, like I said earlier, looks really nice. And then you have 17 macro keys, so you have 12 along the top above the F keys, and then 5 along the side with the 2 layers of macro key buttons on the top left of the keyboard next to the escape key. You also have the dedicated Steelseries key that is used to do things like deactivating the Windows key, which is there. And you also have the really long, well, it's about twice as long in depth spacebar. Now, I did mention this briefly in the first look video, but this is basically so that when you are on the WASD buttons, which by the way has a special like raised bump thing on the W of the WASD, so you can find it in the dark, although you won't need to because it's got backlight. But anyway, it's basically so you can find it easily without looking at the keyboard. But when you are on the WASD buttons, like you always are on games, you'll be able to hit the spacebar with more comfort, because if it was just sort of on the top, like portion like it would usually be there, then you would have to sort of aim for a more tight area like that, and instead you can just rest your hand on the long armrest or wrist rest, which is there, which is also really nice. I'll talk about that in a sec. And you just hit it like that, and it's really comfortable. And like I said earlier, it is incredibly comfortable for normal typing, because like I had this keyboard for one day when I first did the first video of this, and I forgot I was even typing on a new keyboard. It's more comfortable to type in on my MacBook. For one, I mean, it's the design of the laptop, but the like wrist rest where you rest your wrists on the laptop, it just sort of cuts into your wrist and it's not very comfortable. But this is sort of angled down. It's really comfortable, and that long spacebar helps to make that even more nice for you. It's not specifically ergonomic in the design, but the way they've done certain things just makes it really comfortable for when you're gaming and typing. How do you program the macro keys, you are asking? I will demonstrate that now. Right, so as you can see here, I'm using my MacBook Pro to use this gaming keyboard, so it's compatible with macOS and Windows. And the reason why you need to know about compatibility specifically, that was really, really important, is the fact that you have to download, well, you don't have to, but if you would like to use the macro keys on this keyboard or get lots of more functionality, then you will need to download the Steelseries Engine 2 software to work with the Apex Raw keyboard anyway, which is here. So I'll just click on that and open it up, and what it will do is this will come up. So here are some of the things you can do on this software. It's really, really good software actually, considering the keyboard and the software combined are, well, the keyboard's obviously around £60 and the software is free. It's absolutely amazing functionality that you get for that price. Now, right, so some things that you get are things like configuring the macro keys. So you can see here you've got the layer 1 and layer 2 buttons that you can configure, and you can have different profiles for different games. So you can say set up a profile for Battlefield, and then you can have one for COD, or one for well, a driving game or a flying game or simulations in general, or some. You can make tons and tons of different profiles. There, look, and you can save all them and just click on them when you want to play different games, and you'll have all different macro keys all set up. So that's 17 different macro keys with 2 layers. So here you can see that you get to change the illumination intensity. So I can turn it right down to nothing, right up to 100%, which it was also, which it was. So I can turn it right up to 100%, which it was at earlier. There, so I'll just leave it at that. And polling rate as well, I can change, which I'm not actually 100% sure what that is, but I guess it's like refresh sort of rate or how quick response times are. I'm not too sure, but anyway, that's, you can change all that sort of stuff. So you got macro keys, got that, got properties. So properties, not sure what that is. See, this is the thing, you get so much stuff, it's absolutely awesome. This is quite a cool thing you can do. So if you press start, and I type some random stuff on the keyboard, it's like a completely random, hit the spacebar a couple of times, hit the number pads, and then press stop. So that was 11 seconds, and it shows me what key presses, or what keys I've been using the most. So if you, say, press start and then run a whole gaming session, then you'd be able to tell which keys you use the most, and I don't know, you could do some stuff with that information. I don't know, it's just really cool to have, because they can see I pressed, what key is that? K, I think? Yeah, I pressed K the most in that time, and that is 14 times there, it says there. So that's just one of the really cool features you get with this, and also you can like zoom in and do some really cool stuff. Sorry about my sniffing. Really shouldn't have done this video now, but oh well. Right, so that is almost all you get in this software. It is absolutely amazing what you get though, like I keep saying, because this software is free and works on both Mac and Windows as well. And yeah, that is that part of the video, and now I'll just talk about some other stuff on the keyboard. Right, so the quality of the keyboard. Now, like I said, this is a sort of mid-range keyboard in the way of pricing and, well, quality of what you get. So it's all plastic. Most of it's all plastic, apart from maybe the frame of it inside. I'm not too sure. But the rigidity of this keyboard is absolutely awesome, considering it's all plastic, and the price as well. It's absolutely amazing. I would do a flex test, but I've got to hold the mic as well. But it doesn't flex at all. It's absolutely amazing. And like I said earlier, the key presses they just feel absolutely awesome. And everything on the keyboard just doesn't feel like it's going to give away at any point. So the design of it as well, it looks so nice. So it's really thin there to give a nice profile, and then it's got that design there as well, with a nice backlight to add to the amazing aesthetics of this device. That was the review of the Steelseries Apex Raw gaming keyboard. It is an incredibly good keyboard for someone that doesn't want to spend absolutely loads, but just for someone who wants a good quality, sort of basic keyboard. It's not a really basic keyboard, it's just it's got everything you need on it. It hasn't got any extras, but it's just got what you need. So it's got, well, I mean, it has got extras. It's got like the dedicated Steelseries button, got the really long spacebar, long wrist rest, it's got the multi-directional key things, but I mean, if you do want to spend a bit more and you do want to get a few more features and some cool LED lights that change colour, then go ahead and get the SteelSeries Apex keyboard instead of the Apex Raw. That has got all different multicoloured LEDs on it and some really, really cool stuff. But I mean, this keyboard is absolutely awesome as well, for about £30–40 cheaper as well. So, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, follow on Twitter, follow on Facebook. Like on Facebook, follow on Instagram as well. All links in the description to all those things. And I will see you in the next video. All links in the description to where you can buy this as well, in the UK and the US. But yeah, may do some more videos on this in the future. But at the moment I have got the Parrot AR Drone 2.0 to be reviewing, Elite Edition to be reviewing, and the Sennheiser Momentum headphones, and the SanDisk Connect wireless flash drive, and that is it, actually, at the moment. So yeah, please subscribe if you want to see all those things, full reviews and unboxings and everything like that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.